Hi everyone. Today we will talk about one of the most exciting and at the same time the most plausible theories of the Season 7 and even Season 8. Comparing with this theory, it is not so important whether Jon will be with Daenerys or Tyrion is hidden Targaryen, and even who exactly will finally sit on the Iron Throne. So if you're ready, let's begin. Many of you have probably already guessed that now we will talk about Bran Stark, who is the most mysterious character of the Season 6 or maybe of all the show. And the theory, which has recently become very popular with the fans of the Game of Thrones, says that Bran is Brandon the Builder, who founded the House of Stark, built Winterfell and the Wall. Also, this theory states that Bran is the Lord of Light, who would save the world of people from the world of shadows. Of course, everything is really fantastic, so let's look at this step by step. In the episode 5 we see that Bran can not only travel through the past but also change it. A hint of that is when young Ned Stark hears Bran near the Tower of Joy, but it is just a hint. And in the scene with Hodor we make sure of Bran's opportunities to penetrate through time and change the course of events, and if it is true, so Bran becomes the main character of the Game of Thrones. After all, Bran can change all the events of the saga using his power with unknown boundaries. But let's move on, and then we can clearly see the scene with Mad King in the visions of Bran. But wait a moment. Mad King as well as young Willis hears voices that change him. And burn them all. It was the same command as hold the door. This means that it's possible that Bran penetrated into Aerys' mind. But why? This is what we still don't know, but we also do not know who exactly the Mad King wants to burn. We always thought that he had in mind the inhabitants of the King's Landing, but what if it is not true? Does he see the looming threat from the north and talk about it? But that's not all Bran's abilities. Now lots of believe that Bran is Brandon the Builder, who lived 8,000 years ago. No one knows where he comes from and where his strength, knowledge and skills to build a wall and use powerful magic are from, and now everything could be explained as the Bran's intervention. This theory is confirmed by the legend, which says that Brandon the Builder often hears some boy's voice. And also Old Nan often tells this story to little Bran because it is his favorite story. Moreover, Nan says that all Brandans of House of Stark mixed up in her mind, and it often seems that it is one and the same person. But that's not all. There is a theory that Bran is the Lord of the Light and the Savior of the world of the living. Those who believe in the Lord of the Light are waiting for him to protect the world when darkness comes. We all remember that Melisandre hears the voice of her God in the fire. We also keep in mind the connection that is between Bran and the King of the Night, and we understand that this has happened because of a reason that Bran will confront the White Walkers in the future. Summing up, I want to say that Bran becomes the main character of the Game of Thrones, though he doesn't really make a guess now. His power is huge, but we and even Bran don't know its limits. We also don't know how his actions will change the general course of events. Perhaps Bran doesn't want to interfere, and possibly he will return to the past to prevent the creation of White Walkers. Anyway,